One of the questions we get from time to time comes from business owners, and they want to know what special considerations do they need to think about when they're doing their estate planning. What they really want to know is, how do we protect our business in my estate plan? Hi, I'm estate planning and probate attorney Joel Beck with Peach State Wills and Trust in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and I'll address those questions in today's short video. So business owners coming in for an estate planning consultation or strategy session often want to understand, how do I deal with my business in the context of my estate plan? So essentially, generally speaking, in an estate plan, we want to make sure that we do four things. The first, what happens to my assets when I die and who's in charge of that process. The second, who has legal authority to manage my personal business affairs and manage my personal assets if I'm incapacitated. Number three, who has legal authority to manage my health care and make medical decisions for me if I'm incapacitated and can't do it myself. And then the fourth, if you have minor aged children, who's going to take care of them? Who's going to manage assets left behind for them as well? But in addition to those four general estate planning points, business owners must consider a couple of additional points as well. First off, who has legal authority to act for the business if I, the owner, are incapacitated or suddenly dead? Who can sign contracts? Who can run payroll? Who can sign checks and pay bills and manage the day-to-day to keep things going? And then second, we want to consider, is there a plan in place to keep the business going with the right people in the right positions so that the business can continue on, our customers continue to get served and taken care of and don't leave and find other vendors or providers for their goods or services, and that our employees can continue to work, get paid, and don't quit. And then plans can be put in place to transition the ownership either to my loved ones or to sell the business perhaps. Well, all too often it seems business owners have neglected to do any type of emergency planning for their business. Principal control in many small businesses rests in one person, the owner, and no one else can sign checks or contracts or run payroll, hire or fire, all of those things. And if that owner were to say suddenly be in a coma or suddenly die, the business may come to a screeching halt because no one has legal authority to act for it. And that's a problem, and it can quickly destroy the value of the business. It may even force the business to close abruptly. The good news is, with a little bit of planning, business owners can take care of the situation and make sure that if they're suddenly incapacitated or fall over dead, that people, the right people that they trust, are going to have legal authority to act for the business. Now, this is really important when you have a business that can function without you. In other words, there are other employees there that can carry on the business. If you're truly a sole proprietorship, you're the only person involved in the business, this is a little bit of a different story. But if you've got locations, employees, and people can continue to carry on the business, we want to make sure that that's protected because that business still has value if we can keep it going. And often a small business owner's business may be one of their most significant assets. So we want to take care of that. Now, if you're a small business owner and you've not done any type of planning, and what I'm talking about is a foreign concept to you, I hope alarm bells are going off and you can see that you need to take care of these things. If that's the case, then I would say reach out to us and let's set up a meeting, a phone call, get together and chat and see if we might be able to be of help to you so that we can make sure that you have documented, written legal plans in place to protect that business if something happens to you. For more information on estate planning, of course, you can request our guide to estate planning in Georgia at peachstatewills.com. Just click on free info and then estate planning resources. You'll find more information on our YouTube channel as well as on our blog at Peach State Wills. Thanks.